Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to Friday. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the meditation live stream. Here on my channel, we're working with meditation on our body, our emotion, our mind, our relationships, different dimensions of our being. And it's kind of like Mindfulness 2.0 or like an upgrade. I'm one of the probably many pioneers out there templating, offering up a new template of practice. And this is kind of the future of the world. We're in a kind of confluence point where there's, we have war, we have AI, we have all kinds of things happening, both morally and immorally, and, a lot of people have called it the meaning crisis, and I think that that's true. I think there's a meaning crisis, and in order to really get meaning, we have to work with sort of what the divine has granted us, our body, our emotion, our mind, our relationships. We have to work with the material, as it were, that God has given us. And then through those different aspects of ourselves, we're able to actually make sense of things. And that's through awareness. And awareness allows us to make sense in general. And when we think about it, there's no separate person or dimension from the lens of spirit. It's all interconnected, and it can feel like you're alone, but you're really not. There's a way in which we're all connected at a very deep or higher level. You could say there's a umbrella of connection, and that connection is through this medium of consciousness, through awareness. So I think of consciousness like like Patanjali taught. I think of consciousness like the surfaces of the ocean, and then awareness is really the depth of the ocean. And throughout life, we can work with both the surface and the depth. And this is what we do, I think, day to day. Every day we wake up, we enter the sensory motor realm, and we can go about life on a very surface level. But each and every one of us at night, we all go into deep sleep, even for a little bit. Some people measure their sleep, and let's say they, on their app they have, 30 or 40 minutes of deep sleep. This is the thing that I mean, that even people who sleep lightly, they are able to access deep, dreamless sleep, which is this depth of how deep awareness can go. So deep, in such a way that you're almost, there's kind of like an unconsciousness or a subconscious component to us, And where I'm going with this is that we need, in order to make sense of the world or the sense of ourselves, we need to work with the tools with which we're given to do that. And that from there we can make better choices, we can make more we come from a place more of wholeness, and we play less of a zero-sum game or a lose-lose type of pattern in our life. And we work toward the underlying things that bind us together rather than make us an other or we work with things that more make us see the things that in common that we have with each other, and can operate in good faith from those places, because we can see how we interconnect with that, even with people that don't operate from that kind of morality or functionality. There are people that aren't very aware at all, And so you may say, Scott, what do you do about them? And the answer can come too through steady skill building and practice, where you can come to kind of your own orientation of how to navigate people that are not aware and people that are, and being able to know, being able to tell gradations of distinction between, it's not all awareness and it's not all unconsciousness. There's like a vast spectrum of awareness out there. So, that being said, we'll practice now, and we'll start with our eyes closed, and we'll begin with some deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Letting go of tension, distress, and resistance on the out-breath. Allowing both your belly and your chest, front to back, side to side, top to bottom, to expand and contract. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, down into your legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Great. Now allowing your breath to return to your usual way of breathing, and just gently placing your attention on your physical body and your body sensations. You can feel your body's subtle movement, temperature, tingling and pulsing, a sense of aliveness and presence. You can feel your body's connection with the earth underneath you, your connection with the planet. And we can begin the practice of feeling and softening. On the in-breath, feeling your body. And on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body and into the earth. The softening and the melting can be like warm, healing honey or this healing light. That as it travels down through your body, it cleanses, heals, purifies, and makes whole as it travels down through you and into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and recycles and transforms it. And with each cycle of breath, you get a little bit closer to your body. You melt just a little bit deeper into the earth, and you get a little bit lighter and a little bit brighter. And then bringing your attention up into your heart space, feeling your heart, center of your chest. You can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. And on the in-breath, feeling your heart. Then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Very good. And then coming in contact with your emotions. So you can notice what's present for you emotionally right now without trying to fix or change, push or pull on your emotions, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like points on a compass, giving your life direction, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. You could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. Very good. And then now bringing your attention up into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, softening in and around your skull. If you like, you can breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows, or your crown, the top of your head, whichever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And without trying to get rid of your thoughts, just allowing your thoughts to come and go, you can practice not being involved in thinking. And if you notice that you're actively thinking, you can always return, coming back to feeling your body, feeling your spine, feeling your body's connection to the earth for grounding and anchoring. Very good. And then from here we can practice gently with our eyes open. Gently opening your eyes and keeping your eyes soft. And we'll take a few moments together to appreciate the work we just did with our eyes closed. The clouds behind me look very beautiful this morning. From here we'll practice in the relational space, the space of outside and inside. And every relationship has both an inside part and an outside part. And it's good to practice sort of being able to feel into and distinguish in these areas. So on the in-breath, feeling around you, the space around you. And then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And just practicing noticing those different areas. Feeling outside on the in-breath, and then inside on the out-breath. Right, and then from here, if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice. You can add in qualities like love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness. And so you practice on the in-breath feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you. And then on the out-breath feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness towards yourself. You just practice sending and then receiving these qualities. You don't have to do all of them. You can pick one or two or three or all four. It's up to you. So on the in-breath, sending the qualities of love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness towards yourself. And then from here, if you like, you can set your prayers and your intentions for the day. I'll be quiet and you can do yours first. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community, transforming our culture and our systems. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be doing a sound meditation tonight, and you can check my link below for Universal Sounds, or where I do the sound meditations, where I'll be. And feel free to like and subscribe. It helps me. And have an awesome Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.